Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Jake, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the Gain theme. And Gain is going to be a premium theme here inside of the Shopify theme store. And this theme's primary focuses are ease of use, good performance, as well as the ability to highlight specific products and sales going on, because the theme is very visual focused, which we're going to see here in just a second. So we're going to take a look at this theme inside the demo store first, and then we'll take a look at the actual sections in the customizer as well a little bit later on. So if we open up this demo store here, we can just get started by going through the theme right here. So the first thing we're going to notice is there is going to be a lot of different pop-up options that you can use with this theme. So right here we have this first pop-up here, which is going to be an email pop-up. So you can enter your email here to sign up for an email list. We have a few other pop-ups on here as well. So we have the cookies pop-up here that you can choose to display. We have this collection pop-up right here that you can edit. You can put in like a custom image here, etc. And if we were to click on this, we can see that it's actually going to bring up this collection in another pop-up. And we can go ahead and search through these different products and variants right in here. And then we have this pop-up option down here as well. If we click on this, we can see that this, instead of linking to a collection, is just linking to a particular product page specifically right here. And you could choose to, and you can select its variants and add it straight to cart right here, or you could go straight to the product page. So there's a lot of different pop-up options that you can choose from inside of this theme, and that's something that you normally have to install a third-party app for. So the fact that that's built into the theme is definitely pretty cool. Taking a look at the home page now, we can see starting off up top in the header here, we have an announcement bar. So we can see that right now this is laid out to where there's an announcement here over on the left, and then we have a little bit of links here on the right. So we have a few menu style links, and then we have social media links over here as well. And then taking a look down below, we have our main menu here, which is using a transparent background, but if we highlight over it, we can see that it will change to white. We have our standard currency and languages over here. And then if we hover over these different sections, we can see that the menu itself is very customizable. So it's not just like a standard drop-down menu right here. So we can see in this case, we have one section here, and then we have a subsection of this category right here. And then we have two images here on the right, one showcasing a sale collection and one showcasing a specific product. And then if I were to switch over to this, we can see that this subcategory section right here changes as well. So we can see that this is broken up into 4 separate parts. And if we were to take a look at this dropdown, we can see that this one looks a little bit different. So essentially here, we have 6 different columns of collections right here and 3 rows. And we can see if we could scroll down, we can see even more. And then we can see that in each one of these categories, there are subcategories down here that we can browse between as well. And then if we take a look at this menu here, we can see that this one is using the same 4 category layout that we saw here, except this one is going to be using 4 images. So we can see that this is pretty highly customizable. If we take a look now in this dropdown, we have a pretty standard dropdown with just 4 links and then another additional layer of dropdown right here. And then if we look at the contact, we can see that this one, instead of a 4-section layout, we have a 2-section layout with just an image on the right and some text and call to action buttons on the left. So the menu itself is going to be very customizable, as we can see right here. And scrolling down now, we have our header image here. So this is very visual, where we can put images or videos here in the background, and then we have our text and call to action right here. Scrolling down, we have this trend product section. We can see that we have 3 different images right here. And if we were to actually click on these dots on the images, we can see that it's actually highlighting the different products here that are shown in the photos. So we can see that each one of these photos is actually showing 2 separate products. And if you would actually click on these and click and open this up, we can see that it's just going to take us over to the product page right here, which we'll be taking a look at a little bit later on. So this is pretty cool, especially if you have a lot of images that can showcase multiple of your products. This is going to be a cool feature for that, and you can add the product straight to cart from right here as well, just by clicking add to cart, and it will bring up this product pop-up right here. You can choose to add it straight to cart right here. Continuing down here, we have a collection display. So this is just displaying a single collection, in this case bestsellers. So we can see that we have 4 smaller products over here on the right and a larger product here on the left, and when we hover it shows a secondary image, and we can choose to swap between the variants here right inside of this section. Scrolling down more, we have a 2-section collection display right here. This is good for giving a visual representation to the collection that you're displaying here. We have another collection section right here that you can use. Continuing down, we have a pretty unique section right here, which we can see is, in this case, showcasing top picks, and we can see that it's showcasing 3 different categories here. And we can see that when we hover over one, we can see that the product over here actually changes to something else. So this is a pretty unique, cool section that you can set up right here. And you can click on this at any time to go straight to the product page. Continuing down, we have another hero image section right here. In this case, it's being used as a countdown timer. So this is just somewhere where you could showcase some more of your products visually or brand images. Same with this section right here, which is just going to be a carousel of different images right here. Scrolling down, we have a section where you can display multiple collections here. So we can see we have the bestsellers collection showcasing right here, and then we have new arrivals and then on sale. So you could set this up to any specific collections that you are looking to showcase right in here as well. And just like the other sections, we can swap through the product variants right here. And then we have a testimonial section, which just has an image, the star rating for the product, and then the actual review right here, as well as the person that left the review. Coming down here, we have another pretty unique section here. So this is essentially a bundle. So we can see here in this example, it's saying select 3 products and get a 25% discount. And we can see here that it's showcasing essentially a 3-piece set, and you can choose all of your options right here. And once we chose all 3 of these options right here, we can see that they are all selected, and we could add this entire bundle to cart right here. So this is a pretty cool section, because if you're going to be selling any product bundles on your store, you can display it directly here on your home page or on another page throughout your website just by adding this section in right here. And it allows the customer to customize the products in the bundle and then add it straight to cart without actually having to go to a product page. Going down here, we have just a pretty large visual section here with a slider that is changing the image from color to black and white. Continuing on, we have a variation of a collection display. So we can see we have 3 different categories here. Then we actually have some bullet points down here describing each one of these products right here. So this is just another variation, another thing that you could use, another different visual setup that you could use to display a particular collection right here. So you have a lot of options with this theme, because this theme is coming with a lot of different sections that you can choose to use for your specific store. This section here, we can see we have a background video playing with text on the left, and then we have a featured product here on the right. And we can see that actually switching the product is actually switching the background as well. So we can see in the background of this product is showcased in the background video. And then if we switch to this product, we can see this product is now showcased in this background image as well. This section is kind of an enhanced hero image section where we're actually linking a product to the hero image directly. So that's pretty cool as well. Continuing on, we have a product carousel section. So instead of just an image carousel, we actually have our products with our variants showcased right here as well. And we can always click on them to go straight to the product page. Continuing on, we have another pretty unique section here, where in this case we have an image on the left, which, similar to the section before, is showcasing multiple products that we can click on. And if we actually click on the part of the photo here, we can see that it's actually going to switch that over to an associated product here on the right. So if we were to keep switching through this, we can see that it would switch to a different product here. So once again, this is just another way that you could display multiple products in one photo and then have the actual products here displayed on the right. So it's a pretty intuitive way for customers to shop through and take a look at something like an outfit or anything where multiple products are going to be showcased in one photo. We have another section here where we can see that there's some large images here on the right, some text on the left. So in this case, we're showcasing like one outfit or collection right here. So as we can see, this theme is very visual focused, and it has a lot of different options for sections that you can use throughout your store. So now let's take a look at one of the product pages here. So if I were to click on this product and we take a look at this product page, we can see that it's laid out to where we have two product images side by side here on the left, and it continues like that down below. We also have a stock status right here, so showing whether the product is in stock. Continue to scroll down, we can see that we have some recommended products that we can include in here as well. And if we were to continue to scroll down, we can see that this sticky add to cart will pop up. So as soon as the primary add to cart button disappears, we can see that this sticky add to cart is going to show up, and we can choose the quantity and add it straight to cart without having to scroll back up. So that's always going to be something that is helpful for conversions. And the rest of the product page has some of the sections that we've looked at before, where we have a carousel of recommended products right here that you can put in. And then we have a few image with text alternating between the left and the right, and the FAQ. So now let's quickly take a look at the cart. So if I were to open up the cart here, we can see we have a cart drawer, and we can see we have our cart right here. And then we also have some customizations in the cart. So we have some recommended products. We have a status bar here that's showing how far we are from free shipping in this case, but it could be for anything you want to set up. And then down here, we have the option to add a note and calculate our shipping rates, as well as adding a gift box right here in the cart. So a lot of this stuff is stuff that you would normally have to install a third-party app for, but this is also built into the theme, which is pretty cool. So now we're going to take a look at the theme customizer. So if we come over here, and I'm going to open up the customizer for this theme, we're going to take a look at what some of the sections look like on the back end here, because one of the primary focuses of this theme is for it to be easy to set up, and you don't need to hire any developers or do any custom coding or anything like that. So you're going to be able to set up everything just with the Shopify OS 2.0 editor here, where you can just drag and drop all of your sections. So if we were to click on this slideshow, for example, we would get all of the editing options here on the right. And if you are already familiar with the Shopify theme customizer, then you'll be very comfortable with setting up this theme, because the process is going to be very similar, except there's going to just be some more customization options inside of this theme here, because it is a premium one. And then inside of each one of these sections, you can click on the actual content that goes in here. So in this case, for the slideshow, we have the images that are actually going in here as well, and we can just upload images right in here. And in this case, it's allowing us to use a different image for desktop and mobile if we want to as well. So that helps to optimize our site for all screen sizes right here. And adding in additional content is as simple as just adding in a block. Taking a look at other sections here. So if we were to look at the trend product section and we were to click on one of these right here, this is something worth touching on, because we can see these different spot locations right here. So in order to actually set this up, if we were to click on one of these images here and we were to scroll down, we can see that we have the image first, and then we set our product, so product 1, and then we set the spot location. So if I were to move this over here, we can see that this spot moved from here to here. And if I were to move it back, we can see that the spot moved back over here as well. So you can use these drag and drop bars to position the spot where you want in the photo, and then have that link to the product like we showcased before. So that's very easy and intuitive to set up a section like this. Take a look at one of the other sections here. We can see that this section where we're showcasing these different products here on the right, based on what we hover on the left, is also easy to set up. If we were to just click on these different sections down here, we can choose the collection that's going to be right here, and then we can choose the product that's going to be displaying on the right for that collection, and then we have our image that's showcasing right here. And you can do the same for here. So we can see we have the collection, and then we have the product as well. And in this case, we are just using the default product image for this product right here. So you can see all of these customizable sections are actually super easy to set up. And when you're setting it up inside of your store, you'll be able to add in any sections that you want at any time by going to add section, and we'll see all of the different sections in here as well. And we can click on show more, and we can see that there is a ton of different sections that come with this theme. Whereas with some of the base themes, you may only get these top sections right here, but we can see all of the custom sections that we were showcasing throughout the demo store, we can add in right here very simply. So if I were to just click on one of these, we can see that it would just add that section in. Then we can click on it and customize it just like any of the other sections. So overall, Gain is a theme that has a lot of customizability, and it makes it very easy for you to showcase your products in a very visual way. So if you have very image heavy branding and you're trying to showcase a lot of your product visuals, then this theme may be a good fit for your store. So with that said, you can check out the Gain theme by clicking the first link in the description down below. And if you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel for more videos, and I'll see you guys in another one.